Welcome back, everyone, to the premier space trucker / late stage capitalist dystopia / underwater adventure Starfinder podcast. It's the Live and Let Fly podcast, everybody.
Same
I
as
like that
was.
intro. Very nice. Yes.
There may
I'm
be a
leave now,
podcast that does one or more of those things better, but is there a podcast that does it all better?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We may
Yeah.
not have quality and everything,
Yeah.
but we've
Yeah, there
got
is.
quantity, by God.
Variety.
Variety. Range. Depth.
Range. Yes.
That's what we're bringing to the table.
You know.
To the strange table.
Range.
To the strange table. Okay. Yeah. I'm here for it. Okay. I ain't even mad at it. Okay.
Yeah, you're not. Mhm. I'm a little disappointed in myself, but
Don't
you know.
be. Don't be
Not
on
mad.
my account, you know.
Well, you gearing up for Pickle Fest there, Em?
Yeah, I'm excited that I will only be participating. I will not be running it. That's
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah,
going to be a
well.
good time.
Can't
It's
win 'em
going
all.
to come out about a month after.
After Pickle Fest?
Okay.
Well,
Just so you know.
so
Timing
Em,
wise.
what did you think about Pickle
how was
Fest
Pickle
this year?
Fest?
Man, I can go ahead and tell you it was hotter than hell because it's supposed to be quite hot on Saturday. So that's going to suck. But pickles and also friends. We've got a few of the friends
Yeah.
coming in.
For
Going to hang out.
For sure.
I'm excited about that. Oh,
Speaking
Queen
of the
Bee.
heat.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little bit about what's going on in my world.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know if I sent this to you all, but they are predicting an extremely above average hurricane season this year.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, the numbers look like it's a few orders of magnitude worse than it was when Katrina spun up,
I don't-
2005.
I don't like that. I don't
So,
like that at all.
yeah. Just a heads up.
When this comes out, I may have been washed away.
I don't,
Trust me.
I
Right,
don't like
yeah.
that either.
No, you had sent us a graphic of that, I guess like a
Right.
week or two ago. And I mentioned it just in casual conversation with my grandma and my aunt. I was like, yeah, my buddy, does emergency management stuff and showed him the graphic. And she was like, without missing a beat, my grandma was like, they say that every year. I was like, I don't think they say
don't.
exactly
They
this
don't.
every year.
Trust me, I'm not a meteorologist, but I work with meteorologists, I guess. So I'm meteorologist adjacent, you might say.
You're more
And,
meteorologist than I am. Yeah.
I'm way more of a meteorologist than your grandmother is, who doesn't know anything about it, and I can assure you they did not. So,
What are you talking about? That was the third job she retired from, was meteorology.
meteorology,
after the post office and real estate.
yeah.
Got to diversify,
I just, you know what? I made an assumption about your grandmother's skill set, and I apologize. I should not have judged
Yeah,
her
you
so harshly. I didn't. I was not familiar with her game like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I just need you to always assume G Unit. Yes, she's a fucking champ at it.
She's
Yes.
probably done it.
She
Yeah.
probably.
No, it was just
Or
like it was
she
her.
can make Heath do it.
Yeah, well, that's these days. That's what's happening. I ran to the store for her right before I got on. I was like 10 minutes late. But no, it was just like not just her, but my aunt, but both of them being, older than me, we'll say, but just like so immediately like writing it off, like,
it's
I don't trust anything the weather says,
It's coat because you're powerless to do anything about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can
Absolutely.
know, it's going to be very active hurricane season, but what can you actually?
The only thing you can do is to get your water ahead of time. It
Yep,
doesn't
you can
expire.
get your disaster preparedness kit. If anybody
Figure out
needs
the
suggestions
routes.
on what to put in that, just
I love it.
hit me up in the
Batteries.
Discord.
Water, candles, clear out your freezer for the summer. Don't have
About
a bunch of shit in
18
the
comic
freezer.
books.
Yeah, reading material would be nice if you want to be power. Yeah.
Oh, I don't
sure.
want
Canned
to think of
goods.
that.
Canned foods,
Yeah. I mean,
Non-perishable.
non-perishable foods. Right.
a life raft.
If you're in New Orleans, or
If you're in
life
New
raft
Orleans.
might not be a bad idea.
If you're in certain areas
Kayak,
of Jackson,
Yep.
you
A
might
ladder
want
to your roof.
No
you know.
joke. Yeah.
Jackson
Yeah.
be flooding too.
Jump jets.
Jump jets.
Jump
Jump jets
Yeah.
always a
Oh,
good
man.
buy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
What
getting
was the underwater
I'm
gear
getting,
that y'all
Ion tape
bought?
zip stick, you know.
I'm getting the gill
Yeah,
augmentation this summer.
get you a gill augmentation. If
I mean,
you
that
can.
really would be useful.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to breathe that water.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like,
You don't want
Even if
you
you
don't want to
could-
swim in that New Orleans
I
channel.
feel like we're suited for fresh water. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to think so.
Don't want to swim
Well,
with the gators.
In different news, how I'm dealing with the heat is trying not to stress too much about a big hurricane season. I drink a lot of coffee. I don't know if you guys knew that.
I had
drink
a
good bit of coffee.
sneaking suspicion.
Well, I have a friend who owns a coffee shop here who they primarily do nitro cold brew. That's like their main business or whatever. And it's really good. It's called Riverboat Coffee Company. And he hooked me up with a whole growler of cold brew today.
Oh, that's awesome.
How much
yeah.
have you consumed?
Well, none yet because it's,
6:30 in the evening.
Yeah, 6:30, yeah.
I don't know. You said you drank a lot, Adam.
Well, it's true. I have already drank a lot of coffee before I went and picked that up today, so I'm already buzzing a little bit. But he's also at like these local festivals, particularly like Void.
Does he take
Has
his
like-
riverboat there?
Well, he takes
the
his
festivals?
bike. He takes his bike that has a big cooler on it
Oh, fun.
and drives around the campsite in the morning to hook you up with coffee.
We'll give him
That's
half
cool.
point for that.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Called River Bike Coffee.
Yeah.
You know.
But he does ship all over. So if you guys come down here and taste it and you like it, you can order it.
Man, we really should have gotten that sponsorship. We should be getting paid for this
that
ad right
leads
now.
me to
Right.
we are being sponsored by Riverboat because he gave me this growler.
Oh, you're being
Sir,
sponsored.
are being sponsored.
Right.
I have seen
I'm
nary
going
a
to share it
growler.
with John.
Yeah, I'm not involved in this at all.
I'm drinking coffee right now, but it sure as hell ain't Riverboat.
Yeah.
Why
It
not?
will be.
Why
It
not?
will be. 'Cause
Don't
I just
even
got it
say
today.
the
How are you
brand.
guys
I
not
don't even
even
want to
tracking
know.
it? How are you
They
not
didn't pay
tracking
for
it?
this.
That's why you didn't have to do the ad read. I had to.
You gotta do the ad.
there
Okay,
we
okay.
go.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know
yeah.
what? Okay. That makes it all right.
Just listen. When this episode comes out, just send this clip to your buddy and say, you know what, man, you could have this every week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could we get a real beneficial sponsorship?
Yeah.
Like if you guys want coffee,
Well, hell, I want to
Cold
try
brew.
it first. I ain't slapping
we
my
can
name.
definitely make this happen. That's all I'm saying. But then you guys would have to do the ad reads.
If it's good enough coffee, okay.
If
Right.
the sponsorship benefit is just getting some coffee, I don't want the sponsorship. Like, I want money,
there you go.
fam.
No. That's not how that's going to work.
think it's
We're
very
on a trade
appropriate.
and barter system here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
then
was
you
about to say-
keep that sponsorship to yourself like it actually is.
I think it's very appropriate to sell out here on the Level Up Podcast.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I was thinking about leading off with Drift Delvers with it, but I feel like it's much more appropriate as you laid out for us at the beginning of this episode. I really want to lean
Look,
into.
I'll sell out, but I'm not selling out for Adam to get a growler of coffee.
I'm saying you can get one too if you want one.
You too.
But we have to pay for it, correct?
No,
I don't
that's
think
what
Heath
I'm saying.
likes coffee very much.
That's
though,
the
right,
problem.
Heath?
See, that's the
take
problem.
Heath.
I'm fine with coffee. I drink coffee.
Do
I mean,
you?
and
I
it's
didn't
cold
used
brew.
to.
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
And then he became an educator.
And then right. And we,
Actually,
It's
it's
too early
because
to
of
deal with these
gout.
damn kids.
Oh,
Because
shit.
I have gout, and it's one of the very few things that reduces your uric acid levels.
I did not know that.
fascinating.
Na, na, na.
So I drink like 2 cups of coffee, black coffee, a day now.
Yeah.
Black. You went straight no coffee to black coffee, huh?
Well, that's the only way it's beneficial.
I
fair-
said the
yeah.
same thing, Zach. It's like, damn, dude, fuck that.
Well, because if you're adding cream and sugar, you're negating
Defeating
the
the
benefit,
purpose.
right?
Fair enough.
Right.
It just tastes better.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, sugar tastes better than not sugar, for sure. Like, I agree.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Turns out sugar's good.
Your logic is sound, Heath. I 10 out of 10 on the notes, like you got it.
Hey, I would sell out for Big Sugar on this.
Big
Oh,
sugar?
yeah?
No, I
I
don't
would.
want to.
See, I wouldn't do it for Big
Not for
Sugar
Big
because
Sugar.
they're pretty evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Those
mean, hey,
things, yeah.
it's par for the course on this.
If it's an actual big, I ain't selling out with them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I'm here.
You're
I'm
good.
here. I'm here hooking up little coffee.
Yeah.
not big.
Unless it's like Big Crit or like Big Boy from Outcast, like then I'm down
Yeah.
with that.
I will,
Sure.
yes.
Big Boy from Outcast does not need STF.
Oh, what's the last thing he's done?
But he might want to. More than Andre 3000 is the answer.
Yeah,
He's
Andre's
done way
over there
more.
with
He's
his
done a lot
flute.
of collabs and stuff.
No, wait. You saying Big Boy's done more than Andre?
Yes,
Nah, dog.
since
Have you heard
Outkast broke up.
Andre's? Have you heard Andre's new stellar ambient flute album, dude?
No, I haven't. But he must
Is
have
it
put it out in the
actually
last year because he didn't
stellar,
do
though?
shit for like 8 years.
No, it is not actually stellar.
Okay, I had a feeling it might not be. You know what I mean?
Flute. Gotta keep
Yeah, he
this
played
Google.
a iwi, which is like a MIDI, reed
MIDI
instrument.
flute,
So he
okay.
can, so he can do all the different sounds and effects and stuff on it. And he decided, it's like, I've done a bunch of hip hop albums. I just want to play my iwi ambient, and that's what it is. It's like
You know
it's an
what?
hour.
If that's what he
But-
wants to do, man.
Hey. He's earned that privilege to do whatever the fuck he
Dude,
wants
yeah,
to do.
yeah.
Like
You've done plenty with Outkast. At this point, you could rest on your royalty checks for the rest of your life. So if you want to make an ambient flute album, then
I ain't
more
mad
power
at
to
it.
you,
I'm
bro.
listening
Great.
to it. It's pretty chill.
I mean, it's definitely ambient flute. So
yeah,
if
it
you're
is
feeling
those
that,
things.
then you'll be good. But yeah, like Grace and I listened to a bunch of Outcasts on our way back home from Hattiesburg this weekend, and dude, they just have so many bangers, dude.
Banger
Like,
after banger,
Outkast is
dude.
phenomenal.
dude, they are I think they're probably the most prolific hip hop group to exist.
You think?
Don't you think? Like, who's more prolific? Who has more consistent hits and bangers than they do?
They're up there, but I'm not going to say something as incendiary as they're the most prolific in sentence. Like, there's
I'm saying
plenty.
Especially
when you say group-
yeah, that's the thing. Is
Is
group
that-
versus like
group
artist
versus
is different.
a solo artist, right? Because the vast majority, I mean,
okay, name a hip hop artist that's more prolific. And by prolific, you know
Dr.
what
Dre.
prolific means.
Dr. Dre,
There you go.
Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg,
Jay
That's
Z.
fair.
Tupac, Kendrick
Not
Lamar,
Tupac.
Eminem.
No. I don't think Tupac. I love Tupac. Tupac is one of the goats, but like doesn't have
Run
the
DMC.
breadth. No, come on, dude. Like you guys are missing what I'm saying here. I'm not saying that they're the best rap group. I'm saying that they have the widest breadth of consistent hits
Yeah,
and albums.
they're
you know?
an extremely pop sensible.
Yeah.
hip-hop
Now,
group,
if
right?
you include Dr. Dre's production record,
which I do.
then he wins because he's produced so many incredible albums and like has a voice that
Yeah, I just don't
is
think
really
you can
top tier.
talk about Dr. Dre's career.
I can talk about
while-
whatever the fuck I want to. Go ahead, dude. I'm sorry.
I just like Dr. Dre, the conversation with Dr. Dre is never just like the stuff that he rapped. Like his
Right.
career immediately in your mind is like, look at all the stuff he did. And then also all the stuff he produced for other people. Like you can't really divorce those things in talking about Dr. Dre.
That's true.
Fair enough. We will have to leave it at that, though, and hard pivot this week into Starfinder. We've hit our 15 minutes of allotted banter time, everyone.
No,
Right on the money.
I figured out the most prolific. It's Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I do like Bone Thugs, though, dude. I really do, though.
I
But
do too,
they're
man. I
very
do
much
too.
in one lane.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's 2 in the morning.
Speaking
Anyway,
of Bone Thugs and Harmony, they don't have anything to do with what's going on in Live and Let Fly.
What a transition.
nailed it. The most prolific transition generator of all.
One of the transitions of all time, I would say. Okay, last time on Live and Let Fly, let's say, this is a bi-weekly production, so I can't say last week. I can say last time.
I mean, maybe somebody's listening to this,
Maybe.
catching up and just listening to one a week, you know?
All right, for the person who's catching up, so 15 minutes ago on Live and Let Fly, y'all were ambushed by a group of baddies.
James Bond scuba divers.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, a group of showbod welders, and
Android?
and an android.
That's
and
right.
An android.
That's right.
Yep. Underwater in the Yellow Submarine. Let's not forget. Rest in peace, Yellow Submarine.
Didn't last long.
Didn't last long.
We hardly.
We did live there briefly.
You did, yeah. I mean, how do you define
If
living
if
somewhere?
living
Right?
somewhere is
Existing in a
existing there,
space.
then we did it. Oh, I hate to derail, but I have to give Adam his flowers. I looked up a list of the most prolific rap groups of all time, and Outkast is number 1.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you look? Is it the Billboard one?
You can't
Yeah.
see. Right, Adam's hands are so
Yeah.
high up right now. He's just like
Vindication!
I posted it in our private server so that I wouldn't derail. I just need to put that out there.
Wu-Tang was number 2.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Totally.
Wu-Tang Clan, as they say, ain't nothing to fuck with, you know?
No. hell no.
Outkast apparently did, because they dethroned the number 1 spot from Wu-Tang, but
Good.
Wu-Tang ain't never had it, bro.
Oh, goodness.
they never had it. They never even had
Nah.
a chance, yeah. It
Nah.
was never theirs to lose, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Vindication for you, Adam. There you go.
Appreciate it.
Adam, ride that high all night, brother. Really, you know? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna
enjoy it.
own- I'm
Enjoy
gonna
it,
own
dude.
that.
I'm just reminded of the, Peter Griffin, I like the money pit. That is my response.
Did not care for the Godfather.
Just insists upon
Insists upon
itself.
itself.
Okay.
Sorry.
You killed him, though.
Yep.
However, you lost the Yellow Submarine in the process.
Yep.
Okay,
Killed him just
let
like
me
Outkast
put
did
you-
to Wu-Tang Clan.
Now, you
Yep.
did get some loot. Did we want to handle that? I do have the loot here in the
I think we've
sidebar
already
chat.
handled it.
You've already handled it. Everybody's got their
Yeah,
loot.
it's nothing good.
Yeah, who was taken took it already. Nailed it.
It
Well-
has been tooketh.
Took
That.
him. With Liam
You might
Neeson.
My boy Liam Neeson's.
Sorry.
It's going to be one of those nights,
It's
isn't
gonna
it?
be.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is.
Okay.
I didn't even think we were recording this show today, Zach. All right?
I was supposed to be here today.
I'm so sorry to disappoint, man. I
Look,
just did what
don't
the
take
schedule
it
said
personal.
to do.
Don't take it personal. For the listener, I misread the schedule and thought we were doing a totally different show today and showed up confused.
As is.
Is that the tradition? I do that every
Oh,
week.
well, like I stopped myself.
Somebody.
It's not
Somebody's always a
somebody
little
comes up
confused.
confused. Yeah.
Mostly me, but you know.
Zach, why can't you rein us in and get us there?
I'm
dude?
just letting
Meow.
you get it out of your system. You know what I'm saying? Just get it out of your systems. So, okay. Here is the thing. There are 4 wave cutters that are intact, functional, which, how convenient is that? But there's only 5. There's 5 of you, but Mantis is something of an underwater vehicle.
Ourselves.
Yeah. So conveniently, it all works out. If you would like to commandeer these wave cutters, I would certainly recommend
Bro,
I'll walk.
we done come
I'll
and
walk.
done it. I'll walk.
I do need to get my boots from the bottom of the ocean, though,
Oh yeah, same.
because I don't want to be without my boots. But I grab my boots and then wave cut.
But you don't take the wave cutter down to the
No,
ocean
I
floor
no.
to get no. Swim.
I gotta get my. I did
Y'all
not
give me a few
work out
hours,
for-
okay?
I did
Gotta
not
get
work
the
out
steps
for.
in.
I didn't work out for a week on the Starship, specifically to be good at swimming, to not
Yeah.
swim.
All right,
You know
so
what I
on
mean?
the way down, let's get a fortitude saving throw to see if you can handle the pressure. And on the way back up, I guess fortitude again to see if you how you manage the hypoxia.
The bends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the bends. Ugh.
Classic album. by
Classic
Radiohead.
Radiohead
I
album.
was like, when is it coming? Like, that's a Radiohead thing, so
Like-
it's gonna get mentioned.
I was waiting for Adam to do it before I did it, and then Adam was waiting for somebody else to do it, and then
Yeah.
then we both did it at the same time. So
I love it.
I leave it alone because I've gotten me and Adam have had the same argument about the Benz versus Pablo Honey about 20 times.
I'll take the bends all day.
Or Adam will too.
Heard.
Josh, what do you
Just a
think?
better album.
In Rainbows, man.
That is
well,
not,
That's the
question.
best album.
No, between
Yeah.
Between Pablo Honey and the Bends.
They're very
Don't.
different. Let's move
Yep.
on.
Let's move on.
It's not a controversial. It's
Let's cut
clearly
some
the
waves.
It's clearly the Bends, guys.
So-
Come on.
This
Is this is a softball question here. You know?
I get
this
on
is
the wave
softball.
cutter. That's
See,
what I did.
You get in a wave
disagree.
cutter,
Yeah,
Morgan.
let's get on these serendipitous wave cutters, all right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay.
I'm gonna listen to all 30 different versions and covers of Weird Fishes while we're doing the wave cutter.
Appropriate. You do that, Roland. Okay, so you do have the coordinates to Terra 5, right?
Yes.
From here, it looks like with the wave cutters cruising, you can make it in about 3 hours.
Dang, bro.
Are these
I mean,
like
we're
jet
not on a
skis?
fucking submersible anymore, Adam. That's
I
why
mean,
it's
technically-
Submersible is
we are.
actually slower than the
Yeah, I
wave
would think that
cutters
these are
in
faster
full
than the
power
wave
mode.
cutters.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, it would take you at least 5 or 6 hours, I think, in the
Okay.
submersible.
All right. Well, just,
So when
know,
you say wave cutters, these are things like the Navy SEALs use, where you just like hold on to it in front of you, and like it pulls you rather than like,
Right.
or is it like something you get inside of?
I think that you get inside of it because there is a dome that you can close over the wave cutter to be fully enclosed inside of it. Like it's like a
It's a
clear
little submersible.
aluminum.
yeah, it's a one-man submersible.
It's like a personal submersible
Yeah.
with a faster engine.
It's a personal submersible.
Very nice. So there's no art for this. Missed opportunity, I think. But
And I'm out. We'll see ya.
okay. Well, it was nice having you on the show. I don't know what they're gonna do without Tia.
They didn't give me that personal submersible art.
You have a personal submersible
Yeah. It's not
that
the
you
same
have
thing.
designed. So where's the art for? Actually, you know what? Our listener Shan created art for. We
That's
we
true.
do have art for Mantis.
Yeah, my
the submersible mode. You missed that, Em?
Pokemon'd out.
Look.
Yeah, it's
Mantis.
like a Pokemon. It looks like a Pokemon to me. Yeah.
I mean,
It's very much based on a very specific Pokemon.
Anyway, shout out Shan for the very cool art of Mantis, the Pokemon submersible. Okay, so you got about 3 hours. Is there any conversation or anything that you want to before I move this nebulous time right along? Is there anything that you would like to?
I mean, we don't have to RP it out, but Roland would definitely check on Vincent to make sure that he's calm here underwater. And like, because I know that Vincent stresses it, and Roland would do whatever he could to like make sure that he knows that he's okay. You know.
Yeah, Vincent is pretty much just like it's not necessarily being underwater, it's the size of it. Okay? Not having anything around as far as like to identify like depth or distance or anything. It's all around him, it's expansive, and it's all he can really his only anchors are his crewmates at this point. and he's very quiet as he's trying to process this, you know.
So it's not just a
And-
fear of like water; it's like full on thalassophobia.
That's
or
the
whatever.
thalassophobia, yeah.
Yeah, to a degree. But here's the thing about, I mean, like, he's worked in space before, but remember, he was a rock hopper, and he was just like...
He was a rock, period.
Yeah, he was a rock inside
Who
of
hopped.
who hopped. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. That's a canon. No.
It's a rock who hopped amongst his brethren.
No, but like he worked in like a star citadel, which is basically just a dwarven mining excavation kind of thing. It's like situated, ensconced on like various asteroids and shit, you know, and it's predominantly dwarves that do that, you know. But
Deep Rock Galactic.
yes, there you go. It's Deep Rock Galactic, pretty much, you know. But like that was
his first
inside of
gig,
asteroids,
was
not
Deep
not
Rock
like
Galactic.
He left Deep Rock, thought he got out, joined Edge Corp, you know.
It's
right.
like, it's the same damn thing.
Had a stint with the Yakuza or whatever for a little while. But
And what's wild is never actually knowing what Deep Rock Galactic was when I created this character.
that's
It's great. It's great.
That game was built for you, John.
That's
he
why I have
knows.
600
He's got
hours in
plenty
it,
of
you know?
hours.
Oh, dude.
I'm
It's crazy
not
how much you
ashamed
play
of
that
that.
game.
I love it. I love the loop.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well,
yeah.
hold on. For
Yeah, go ahead.
Hestia's part, like, she would be pretty hyper focused on like checking readouts on her little comm or whatever, which I assume we've made waterproof. It's the future, but she wants to make sure we don't get off course, right, or end up in the wrong place, because like that's very dangerous. Like if we end up just wandering out in the ocean, like, oh, we missed it by about 12 miles, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the deeper you go, the darker it gets, and the less there really is that you can use as landmarks, right? You know, so certainly having the correct route, the coordinates, you know, and following that would be very important, and you can certainly do that, Tia. About an hour into your 3-hour tour, you start to hear a deep and booming, it's kind of like this intermittent percussive noise,
Oh God.
and it gradually gets louder and louder, and it just grows in frequency. It becomes more regular. I need everybody to roll either a life science or physical science check.
How about neither?
Neither.
When you said life science, I was like, this is a heart. This is the heartbeat of an enormous creature. Okay, I can roll. Wait, life science or what else?
Physical science.
Physical. I'm way better at physical. Tia rolls a 29 on physical science.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Everybody who can, I guess, roll that check for me.
I'm better at life science, but I only
Sure.
got a 19.
Okay. Anybody else? Nobody else? Life science, physical science?
I'm a fucking
Okay.
rock, sir.
Fair.
Okay. Well, Tia, you deduce that this noise originates from a large creature of some kind, possibly as a warning or a threat display. And I will give you a bonus. However, again, in this darkness, it's tough to see until a giant jelly is swimming straight towards you, growling, and everyone roll initiative.
See, now I'm scared.
Like a jellyfish?
Like a jelly. I'll show you some
sandwich.
art. I got you on a map.
Giant sandwich.
Giant soggy
Tia,
jelly
you
sandwich.
can get a +4, add a +4 bonus to your initiative.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Just Tia, right?
Just Tia. She's
Got it.
the only one who passed the life science check.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to pay attention. I'm up early. That never happens.
Dude. Oh my God.
What?
Oh, I'm just trying to get in the fucking headspace.
Oh.
and Vincent
I thought
for
you
this.
rolled
It's
like a
this is
shit
terrible.
initiative
This
or
is
something.
terrible. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is literally what he just said he was scared of. And it happened.
All right, so there's your artwork.
Oh my god.
That looks like a Steven Universe monster. Sorry. It almost
Yeah, it's
looks
weird.
You know what it
Like,
looks like? It looks like Helsing when he goes like unleashes his vampire powers. Mm-hmm. If anybody's seen
like
the anime
wispy
Hellsing.
and almost like black hair, smoky kind of.
Right.
I think, and this is probably more like tendrils.
yeah.
Yeah, like he's the
it
body
looks like
of it or
hair.
the head of it is an orange hexagon.
Yeah.
You know, that's like
Almost-
looks like a sun
With a big-
almost, but it's very orange.
Bulbous
Jellyfishy.
nipple-like top, like center.
Mushroomy.
and it's kind of veiny.
Yeah. That's a penis. No.
If so, that's a weird dick.
But it's like a 70s penis because it's surrounded by a bunch of like black shadowy
Oh my
hair.
god.
Yeah.
I don't love this.
Now, as we get into this combat, one thing that I would say is you are all still in your wave cutters. Those wave cutters are susceptible to damage if you stay inside them. Right?
Okay.
You
I
can
can't do nothing inside a wave cutter.
you can like open the dome, right? Or and like get out of that as a move action. Okay? And kind of anyway, I just thought
Yeah.
I'd give you
I'll
this
put it
one.
in
This
park.
one, I just want to, I want to set you up for success here because I don't think the giant jelly has any spare vehicles lying around.
Fair.
It is the spare vehicle. We're gonna commandeer this
right,
jellyfish.
cover
There we
Right.
go.
I need to
Gotta
ask.
ride the worm,
Tame
baby.
the jelly and
I need to ask right up top, and I may have just missed this. Is it moving too fast for? Is it moving faster than we can run, or than we can like move in our?
Ooh,
submersibles?
that is a very good question, and I
is a good
do
like on its approach. You know,
Can we juke it? Can we break this jellyfish's
that's kind of what I'm
ankles?
thinking.
How
No,
fast?
no, I'm thinking like just leave.
I'll run it.
How fast
Yeah.
can mantis go?
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be
what
our-
it really comes down
Yeah.
to.
Let me look.
What? Yeah.
no. You can this thing can move much faster than your wave cutters are possible.
I figured
of moving.
probably, but
Yeah,
doesn't hurt
and
to
it,
ask.
and it is aggressively moving towards you. You are in conflict with this creature. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it is a very good question, which actually does have an answer to it. Yeah, but essentially, no, you can't outrun this thing.
Cool.
Sorry about it.
Coral.
Did my initiative roll? I don't think it factored in the +4 you gave me unless you put it on there.
I didn't put it on there. No.
Okay, so then I should be 4 higher.
4 higher. Okay, so that'll give you a 27
Oh, just
on initiative, which just beats out Vincent's 26, Morgan with a 20, Gadget with a 15, Roland not quite at the top of round 2 with a 9. My giant jelly is coming in at the top of round 2 with a 6.
All
So,
right. It's all good. As captain, I'll let everybody else get in position first, and
That's
then
kind of you.
yeah,
understandable. I think we need a little more hype music than what I've got here. Let's
yeah, dude. We got the like first hour of the Abyss music, not the second
Sorry.
hour. You know?
Yeah, this is like in Star Wars when they're like, there's always a bigger fish, but like before it like attacks the other fish, you know?
Yeah, right.
I like this one actually.
Ascendant Chaos is the shit. It's the best.
Yeah. Okay. Hestia Hylaxia. Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do?
So I'm assuming to get any information would be a life science.
It certainly would.
There's not anything else I could roll. I have some life science. It's just not super great. I'll attempt to.
It's free. You know.
Yeah, you're right. It's free. I've got like, +9.
That's not nothing.
That's true. 24. Will that get me anything?
That'll get you. I'll give you two things.
Oh, neato.
Let me double check that. Yeah, I'll give you two
like
things.
special abilities for sure.
Okay, sure. This giant jelly can manipulate its hexagonal lattice to reflect light in confusing ways. It has concealment against all attacks originating within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah, if you are 30 feet or closer, it has concealment against you because of the way that it's manipulating
That sucks.
its lattice. It also has an ability called Sonic Pulse, which it can form itself into a large concave disc and emit a sudden violent vibration as a ranged attack. It's got about 60 feet of range, target CAC. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Wowzer. This is going to be a tough fight, guys.
This is really unfortunate for me, considering the new gun I'm very excited about that I got for Mantis is 30-foot range. I'm just gonna have to be shooting with
well, it's
penalties.
Yes, I mean that's just what it is. That's what it is.
Okay. And I had one more thing. Resistances.
It has cold resistance 5.
Son of a Trisket. Dang, dude, this would be tough.
Jonathan Triskettson.
I'm not going to be able to lay out the full damage that I've been laying out, just so you know. Still do pretty good, but I'm not going to get anything off that ice crystal.
We're doomed.
we did resolve our issue with all the underwater combat. We just wanted you all, listeners at home, to see how underwater combat sucks unless you come prepared for it. That's all.
We didn't want to take that experience away from you. Because we're so smart, we got all the things
we
that negated the underwater. Yeah. But we're like,
hey, look how fun this isn't until it is. We
didn't want to do underwater combat and not show you the rules for it,
Because we're considerate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Let me see. I gotta measure. How far am I from it currently? 65 feet. Okay. While in riding mode on Mantis, essentially every time, no matter what, I am sacrificing my movement to give a full turn to Mantis.
I'm with it, brother. I've learned my lesson.
So I am going to have Mantis move 5 feet closer so that I'm not 2 range increments out.
Okay.
And then Hestia is going to not harrying fire. What's the other fire?
Covering fire.
Covering.
Yeah, covering.
Yeah, covering fire. To try to give Mantis a bonus to her shot. So I've got to roll a 15 flat check.
Wouldn't harrying fire be the one that gives it a bonus?
I literally, I've read them 2,000 times and I mix them up every time.
I mix them every time too.
It's in the name, right? Covering gives you a bonus against being shot, and harrying means you're
gives an ally. Yeah, covering as an ally gets.
Yeah.
Basically protection to getting hit. Okay.
No, that's covering.
That's covering.
So I'm gonna harrying fire to give Mantis a bonus to her shot.
Okay.
There we go. Got it.
I wonder, does your DC increase? Well, never mind then.
I fail with a 10. Does my DC increase for what?
Range increment. I don't know how. I've never run up against that. Trying to do harrying or covering outside of your range.
You might not be able to do it outside of range.
I don't know. Look.
Yeah. Well, you failed anyway, so
right.
Check. Let's go ahead and get Mantis.
I'll be ready for next time.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, what are the? We went through the whole episode last time doing the wrong thing. Now I'm confused. What's the right thing? What are the negatives we're taking? Nothing.
You just do it, man.
We're just combat to combat.
Okay, except that I am one range increment out. Is that -2?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. All right, so then Mantis is going to fire with the Liquidator Disintegrator Rifle, ironically named. And that's a natural 1. So really
man.
starting off strong for Mantis and Hestia. I think, I don't want to use the term shaken, but Tia definitely is like a little intimidated by this thing. It kind of, we heard the sort of heartbeat sound of it or the thumping or whatever, and then it's super dark, and out of nowhere this giant jellyfish just pops up. Kind of threw her off her game.
I understand. Speaking of being thrown off of their game, Vincent, you were talking about this is your worst nightmare. This is the thing that you did not want to happen. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely. This is exactly what he did.
So-
want.
So shaking.
Roll a will save.
At least he's giving you a will save, dude. I would have put it on you.
Honestly,
questions.
and I would have not argued it either, to be honest with you, Adam. See here. Will save, huh?
This is
25.
technically okay, never mind.
25?
25 on the will save. I got an 18 on the die.
That's a success then, man. So tell me,
Nice.
before you start this fight, tell me, how does Vincent summon up the cojones against this insanely terrifying eldritch horror that he is confronted with?
So, the way I imagine it is that Vincent, again, referencing back to his time whenever he was mining asteroids, he is well acquainted with the dark. And he has heard like noises before that he doesn't know what are. Okay? But the one constant is that he always had a crew with him. And no matter how bad it got, he still got out. And he has to summon the resolve and the courage to be able to face his fear once more.
Okay.
And for this, I think he has to summon the resolve and look at his crew as his life anchor here. And he's gonna have to fire because he doesn't know. He knows this is a jellyfish. He's never encountered a fucking jellyfish, but like he's gonna try to aim for its fucking head, you know? 'Cause
Okay.
what else?
You doing it inside that wave cutter, big dog?
Forgot about the wave cutter. I forgot about that wave
I haven't
cutter.
forgot about the wave cutters.
Thank you. Yeah. So I guess he's going to release his grip, this tight grip on the steering wheel or whatever it is, steering the wave cutter, and he's gonna just let himself drift out for a second. And
Yeah.
as he's grabbing his gun, and
The wave cutter you can certainly, for the sake of convenience, we'll say you can just set it to hover or whatever,
right,
and
yeah,
remove yourself from it
okay, yeah,
As a move action.
as a move action.
as a
Yeah.
move action, sure, absolutely.
I mean, my goodness,
Yeah.
guys.
No, I just
Now-
want to make sure I
Yeah.
understand.
What
'cause my
about
turn's coming
drawing?
Oh, understandable.
Would that? I mean, what about drawing as part of said move action? I know that's not really the case here. This is more GM fiat. Because otherwise, I would have to let go and then draw my weapon and not do anything.
I may get some flack for this, but that's fine because I don't want to take more rounds than we have to. Because if I do this now, you're gonna hate me so much later. Okay? So
Fair enough.
when
Okay.
I'm gonna give y'all this windfall now, and just remember this down the road. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so that being the case, he lets go of
Forgot already.
the steering wheel. And he lets it
Just
float
like
out.
that.
It's gone. All right, you shooting? You shooting?
Yeah. Grabs his weapon and steadies
What's the
his
range
aim.
on your pew pew there? We're looking at 65
The
feet.
range is, give me 1 second, 60 feet.
Okay, so you're going to be outside that range increment. It's going to be -2.
All right.
your
It was
attack
either going to be
roll.
that or shaken. So,
Well, yeah,
still
I mean-
-2 anyway. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, I will take that. So, all right. Trying to remember how to fire in Hephaestus. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ooh, that is an 11 unmodified. So, that would be a 9. So, yeah, it goes wide.
Yes, it does. I'm afraid. All right, that's 2 misses against the jelly. Morgan, what's up?
All right, so Morgan is also in a wave cutter, but they are going to move action, kind of pop out, and oh shit, Roland is still in a wave cutter.
Well, delay.
I think I have to
Gadrick's
ready
still in it too.
because
Yeah, meaning you can't let go of the wave cutter if you do
I think
that.
readying is a full action.
Can you not
Yes.
just delay your turn until after
Just
Roland's?
delay your turn. If you need us to be out of the wave cutters, just delay till after me, and then we'll be out.
okay.
You can do
Right?
that. You can do that.
Okay, there you
Just
go.
don't move away from me. That's the
Oh, well, that's a problem.
yeah. That's where my brain's at, right?
All right. Well, I'm gonna move. So no,
Okay.
that's fine. I won't. I won't.
Question.
Okay,
guess I'm
Morgan delays. Yes.
Yeah, delay.
Okay. That brings us to Gadrick.
Gadrick's popping out of that wave cutter like a bean pops out of a can.
Like a can of beans out of Gadrick's mouth. huh?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's like Russian dolls up in here. Dude.
So move action to get out of the wave cutter, and I'm going to take your gracious ruling to already have my weapon in hand and take a shot.
Okay.
I can't do it as a trick attack,
Attack. Right.
and this will
Range
be at
on
a
your weapon?
-2. Yeah, it's a 60-foot range. So
Okay. All right.
let me find. There we go. -2 from this roll, so 19 to hit.
EAC or KAC?
KAC.
It's a hit.
Sweet.
Yay!
Nice.
It's not going to be much. 6 damage.
Hey, it's more than we
Sick.
had.
What kind of damage? Piercing.
Yeah.
Piercing damage. Okay. Very good. I like it.
What's the range on your weapon, Gadrick?
60 feet.
60. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I'm probably going to stay right next to you so that I can, once you can start trick attacking, I feel like you can do probably the most damage of anybody. So I'm going to start trying to give you communalism as much as I can.
Cool. And the trick attack, being able to put bleed on, will help too.
Yeah.
A lot.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Gadrick, first blood. That's everything from you, I believe, which brings us to Roland.
Okay, Roland is gonna take the move action to get out of the wave cutter. He anticipates that this thing is gonna move up closer to us.
Okay.
You know, sees it coming. So he's going to use this turn to steady himself and ready himself. So we're going to use that standard action to do the combat meditation, which is where I roll a DC 20 charisma check to either get 1 extra attunement or 2.
Right.
So here we go. Let's see. Let me roll it from the sheet. It's just a flat charisma check.
And that is an action, right, to do that?
It's a standard action. to
Standard
do
action.
this.
Okay.
So that's a 24. So that's a success.
Nice.
Okay.
Which means now I'm fully attuned in the graviton
Ooh. Very nice. Okay.
attunement.
All right. I like it. And that'll be all of your available actions. Any swift action from Roland?
Nah, man.
Okay, all right. Just making sure. Morgan, back around to you.
All right, now that Roland has popped out of his wave cutter, Morgan reaches over and touches him and casts Defrex Hardiness.
Ooh,
That
very
is
nice.
my
Very
turn.
nice. Okay, I like it. Roland, you can keep up with that, you know.
Spiny dog.
Spiny dog.
I'm
for
sorry,
6
I missed
minutes.
that. What did I
Difference
get?
hardiness.
Oh, got it. That's it.
Spiny dog.
And
Makes
that
sense.
does give you thorns on a melee attack against you,
Right.
right?
Yes.
Okay. As well as an AC increase, I think, or temporary HP. I don't-
DR.
DR.
DR3.
Very good. They're very good. Very good. All right. Giant jelly coming at you.
It doesn't
This
have
thing-
to.
Well,
Get
it's
right.
gonna.
We want it to,
It's gonna.
because that way
Okay.
we don't have to pay those out of range penalties.
Yeah,
Now-
but if we're within 30 feet, it's got concealment.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
The struggle is the struggle.
Here
Right.
is my question to you all. Who do you think
You
of
are.
this party strikes the most intimidating silhouette?
I'll say that you what happens when Roland attunes is purple energy either goes outward in a fiery sheath or inward like a black hole. So like purple light has
There's shit going on with the roll. Okay, I mean,
And he
that-
grew a
that's-
bunch of porcupine quills.
and
you know?
I have a bunch
Yeah.
of porcupine
Yeah.
quills.
Well, okay then, Roland. So this jelly swims towards you, stops, turns concave, and blasts out a sonic pulse at you.
Okay.
21 against DAC. I think that hits, right?
That it against the AC it does hit. Yes.
Okay. All right. So you are looking at 10 sonic damage.
All right.
I don't think
did
the
we
DR
take a short
cuts that.
rest in between?
We did not take a short rest. Unfortunately,
dang.
you are not able to take a short rest
Fair enough.
while piloting wave cutters.
Makes sense. All right.
Okay. Tia, back around to you. The official, unofficial top of round 2. You know.
Enemies don't count. They don't get to be at the
Okay,
the
okay,
top
that's
round.
all right.
That's the
I'll give you
rule
that.
We're making.
That's a
Tia,
PC.
official top of round 2. Tia, what are we doing?
Probably trying to get the fuck out from being in the very front of the party.
Tia, get behind me.
Yeah, I'm.
Switch places with your robot.
Well, the robot's where it is because I couldn't move it because it wasn't my turn. I am going to move. Yeah, so I want to be within 10 feet of Gadrick, right? So I'm going to move kind of off to the north east a little bit. So I'm not like between the Captain Roland and the jellyfish because I don't want to be catching the strays, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna put you on top of.
There you go.
Mantis there. I like.
as it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just my immersion. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, but I granted my movement
Yes.
to Mantis. Mantis moves us. Now I'm 30 feet out, so I'm not within that concealment range, right? I'd have to be 35 feet.
35.
You have to be 30. You are right at 30. So within 30 feet, yes,
Yeah.
you'd have to be 5 feet out. And
Well, the map's not big enough for me to get 35.
I'm so man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I hate that.
Darn.
Can I be one space to the southeast?
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Sweet. Well, then
I can
I am going to harrying fire. I did look it up. You can harrying fire outside of your range increment as long as you have line of effect. I looked up line of effect. It's just an uninterrupted line, not blocked by any obstructions.
Well, we are obstructions.
Well, now I can't see anything.
Well-
Everybody disappeared on my map.
I know because I there's no way for me. I don't know how to do this to put you where you
Damn.
want to be.
It's got to be right here.
Irony there. Concealment from his Tia, and now it's concealment from Deef.
Yeah. That's the best I can do, man.
I mean, we're in a 3D space. Like, can I not swim underneath Gadrick enough to get a straight shot?
Sure.
I mean, that's the thing about being in water.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that being the case, I'm going to harrying fire with Hestia. Meets beats. I got a 15.
Okay.
Okay. Which is really just offsetting the range increment penalty. Is all it's really doing. So, Mantis is going to fire. 15's not going to do it.
No, it is not.
Rolled 2 15s in a row.
Man.
Is there more information I could gain, or have we gotten kind of the pertinent stuff?
Well, I don't think you can roll another life science check on the creature, right? Can you continue to roll life science checks? I didn't think that was the case.
You can in 2E. I don't know the Starfinder. The DC just goes a little higher.
You cannot.
Not in the Starfinder Classic.
Yup.
Vincent, you're up, sir. I'm sorry, Heath.
So, Vincent, for his move action, is going to turn on his hydro jets again. Because we are out of the submersible.
Okay.
And then he's going to try firing again. Hopefully he'll hit. Vincent is not having a good time.
Straight up not having a good time.
Not having a good time. Because that is a 15, but it probably still won't hit even if it's within concealment, right?
It has concealment, so you got 20% miss chance.
Uh-huh. Is 15 going to do it as far as a attack roll?
Negative.
All right,
No.
then, yeah. Then that is my turn.
Okay. That did not mean to go back to see Gadrick.
All right, Gadrick is also going to waste his move action by turning on his hydrojets.
Okay.
Then grumbles to himself, just like, stupid damn thing, should have goddamn fin feet. And I'm gonna shoot.
Roland wags his tail and fin feet laughingly.
You can't trick attack, right?
Right, that's why I'm grumbling about it. I don't think a 14 KAC is gonna hit.
14 KAC, not gonna hit, man. Not gonna hit.
Damn.
Sorry.
Boots, hydrojet.
Roland.
All right. Roland's going to move in.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to attack it with my weapon.
Lunar weapon,
That's what-
the glaive.
Yep, the lunar weapon, the glaive. Let's see how we do. Oh, terrible with a 12. That was a 2 on the die.
Yeah.
For those keeping track at home.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a miss, man. That's a miss.
Yep, sure is.
All right, Morgie.
Oh, okay. Hey, would I happen to know, does this thing have a mind?
I believe that it does. Yes, I believe that it does have a mind.
I mean, it would say if it was mindless.
It
Yeah.
does not. I see no such information in the stat block. Let's say that.
Okay. And I would have learned that from Tia, like, because that would have been a base piece of information, right? Or would... Okay.
It doesn't matter.
I'm here for
Yeah, what are you
that.
It's
talking about?
nebulous. Who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah.
It's nebulous,
Yeah.
you know,
What
whatever.
are you even talking about anymore?
What even?
Do the mind thrust. It's going to
Just
work.
did a mind thrust.
Mind thrust.
Okay. I roll a will save.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
That
16.
was the Downton Abbey version.
Yes.
Mind thrust.
Mind thrust. I'm sorry. You said a what?
A 16 on the will save.
I just need to double check this because I'm gonna cry. Yes, I am
Probably
going to
meets
cry.
beats,
Meets
huh?
beats.
Is a meets beats situation. Okay, well, half damage.
Womp womp. Oh, that's right, half damage.
That is still great, and I love it. Ooh, this doesn't roll the... What the hell? Sorry, gang. Having a bit of a...
Damn conniption.
Pretty much, yeah, that's...
A damn.
My sheet just kind of freaked out on me. Okay.
You can just roll some good old-fashioned analog dice if you want to do that.
I couldn't remember what it was. If it was D10 or what. Oh, hell.
Shit.
Of
on a
2
stick.
D10 damage, you rolled a 1 and a 2, by the way.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
My lord. And for half damage, rounded down,
Minimum 1.
it's 1 damage.
It is the minimum.
I was like, you can't take my
Did
one
you,
away.
Zach, when you were prepping this encounter, did you expect it to be a 2-episode
Yeah.
encounter?
I thought it would be easy peasy, man. I thought this would be
joke's on you.
Nope, it's a fucking hell spawn.
Okay, that's 2 rounds. You know what? We'll see ya. maybe we'll do better next time.
Good God.
God.
Hey, I got a hit in, at least.